Hey everybody, welcome back to Minute on the Mountain. To all my regular viewers and all you guys who support the channel on a regular basis, I apologize for not posting any content for a while. I think it's been about 2.5 weeks, which is about the longest I've gone. But we went on vacation last week, and you know how it is when you're trying to get ready to get out of town. You've just got a million things to do. And then when you get back from vacation, you're playing catch up. So I just haven't been out in the mountains in 2.5 weeks. I didn't really film any of our vacation. It wasn't outdoor related. We went to Disneyland. I mean, we had a great time, but it's not really the kind of content that I think most people who view this channel are interested in, so I didn't film any of it. But anyway, we're out on a quick fishing trip on the Blacksmith Fork today. It's the middle of the day, worst time to be here, but it's the only window I have. I've got about 2 hours, and then I've got some other meetings this afternoon and this evening. So we'll see if we can get on a few fish. Obviously, if we catch anything, probably catch a couple of browns, and if we can get into a cutthroat or two, that'd be awesome too. Thanks for coming along. Appreciate you guys. Little guy. Not much of a fish, but a fish. So a little tiny brown, we're on the board. Had a good one come out and chase it right there. See if we can get him to hit again. Well, hit's the wrong word. He didn't hit it. He just came out and looked at it. I need to get closer to the bank, but those limbs are sticking out in the way. I don't want to get snagged. There we go. If he's gonna come out, now's the time. Oh, he got off. Shoot. We had one on for a second there, guys. Ah, just missed another one, missed setting the hook. I saw him coming at it, and then he got in that little bit faster water, and I couldn't see him, and I guessed wrong and set the hook early. I was getting worried for a second there. This spot is pretty much always good for a fish. Usually it's like the first cast. Little brown, a little better than the last one, still small. Just make sure you guys can see that. There it is. Oh, we foul hooked this guy. There he is. That's brown number 3. It's not our busiest day out here ever, but certainly worth coming out. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, thank you, Lord. That could have been a mess. It might be the best one today, guys. I think it probably is. Nice and colored up. A lot of halos, a lot of red. It's a pretty fish. Get them unhooked and get them back in. There we go, 3rd time's a charm. You guys see that? Probably not in the GoPro. That's what it's been like today, man. He hit that thing 3 times before he finally got it. It's a sweet fish though. That's gonna be the best brown of the day. I'd say he's pushing 12 inches if he's not 12. All right, he's barely hooked in the end of the gills, so I'm gonna put this down and get the pliers. That way, hopefully we can release him without him bleeding. This little spot here is usually pretty good. There we go. Like I said, that spot's usually pretty good. Easy, bud. Nice brown. I still think the excuse me, I still think the last one was a little better. That's brown number 6. Oh, he's got a little tiny bit of, there we go. Nice coloration on him. And there he goes. Wanted that about 2 more feet to the other side of the bank, or other side of the creek, I mean. Let's try that again. Oh, we got a little moss hanging. That's exactly where we wanted. Oh no, and we're hung on something underneath. Get out of those rapids, bud. Oh, we got a new best fish of the day. That's every bit of 12.5 inches right there. And nice and fat. One of the better trout I've caught up here in a while. Great fish. Had a great time on the river, guys. Thanks for coming along. We're going to wrap this up with the channel shout out and the Minute on the Mountain. And then also want to get you an update about some of the big game tags that my boys and I have for sure this year, and then the ones we're still waiting to hear back on. The channel that I want to shout out is Freakin Outdoors. They're a Utah channel, a guy and his two sons. And man, I love the excitement that his boys have on all their videos. A lot of fishing videos, some hunting videos. They've caught some awesome fish this year. Their most recent video is high desert walleyes. Really good video. So I'll put a link in the description, but check them out. Tell them that Minute on the Mountain sent you. I think you'll really like the content. The Minute on the Mountain comes from Micah 5:2. It's a prophecy about the birthplace of Jesus. It says, "But you, O Bethlehem Ephrathah, are only a small village among all the people of Judah, yet a ruler of Israel, whose origins are in the distant past, will come from you on my behalf." We're doing a sermon series at church right now that we call The Pursuit. It's kind of our 12-week discipleship track. And week 2 is Why Trust the Bible. And we break down 3 key pieces of evidence. We talk about historical evidence, textual evidence, and then personal evidence. And so this textual evidence, a big portion of textual evidence is prophecies fulfilled. It's interesting that Mary and Joseph didn't even live in Bethlehem. So as she's pregnant, there's this prophecy out there that the Messiah is going to be born in Bethlehem. And then lo and behold, the Roman Empire declares a census. So Joseph has to drag his pregnant wife about 90 miles from where they live to Bethlehem. And I don't think Joseph had any idea on that journey that God was using this to fulfill a biblical prophecy. I think he was probably griping and complaining the whole way over there. I know I would have been. I don't want to throw him in the same boat as me. Maybe he had more patience than I do. But that verse has actually given me a ton of comfort and reassurance as I've been prepping this sermon, because it's a great reminder to me that God even uses crooked politicians to accomplish his purposes. Now, that comment is not directed at any one particular political leader, so I'm not trying to make a statement. I'm not, pointing my finger at one side of the aisle. The reality is leaders on both sides of the aisle in our country have been making decisions that are against biblical principles for years and years and years. And that really frustrates me. I confess that causes me anxiety sometimes, but this is a great reminder to me that none of those decisions that are being made are a surprise to God. And he's orchestrating those and he's manipulating those to accomplish his purposes, just like he did with the Roman census, where it caused Jesus to be born in Bethlehem so that it could fulfill a prophecy that was made hundreds of years before. Anyway, that's the Minute on the Mountain, Micah 5:2. If you want to check out our sermon series, The Pursuit, there's a couple ways you could do it. You can go to our church's website, alpinechurch.org, and each week from one of the campuses, we post a video version of the sermon. And if you want an audio version, our church does have a Spotify channel where we post all of our sermons. So you get on there and then you can look for the name of the pastor that you want to listen to. And so I'll be teaching this coming Sunday. If you want to check out that, again, go to our Spotify account, Alpine Church. Lastly, the big game tags. So my son Caleb, my son Andrew, and I all drew deer tags this year. I'm really excited. That's the first time the 3 of us have all drawn a tag in like 4 years. My son Andrew has a muzzleloader tag in the Ogden unit. And my son Caleb and I both have rifle tags in the Cache unit, which is our favorite unit to hunt. It's the closest one to home. It's where we live. So I'm really looking forward to that. I did put in for antlerless elk, and I put in for a doe antelope tag. I have not heard back on the drawing results. Probably another month before I hear back on that. And then in July, our over-the-counter tags for any bull elk areas and spike elk areas open up. and I'll do my best to get one of those tags. They sold out the first day last year, so there's no guarantee I'll get one, but that's the plan. Still not quite at 900 subscribers. We're at 894 right now. So again, when we get to 900, we'll do our next giveaway. So if you're a fan of the channel, if you've watched some videos but you haven't hit that sub button, please do. It really helps us out. Sure appreciate you guys. Again, sorry for being taking so long to post a video. We've just had a million things going on, but it was good to get back on the river. God bless you guys. Have a good week.